Super smart. All right, so next up we have the Decorative Hummingbird Solar Lantern. $26.98 is your price, and this is style and practicality in one. It's super easy to use. You simply turn it on, place it in full sunlight, and once the dusk comes, you get this really beautiful glow that comes through that hummingbird cutout. And so you have several choices, starting with your steel, your green, your teal, and then on .com we have copper, and that's it. M99930. So Larry, I think this is so beautiful, but also practical, just thinking of hanging it, you know, as you enter into the garden or maybe by your front door, but then putting it up your stairs as people enter or on a table. So you can really play with how you use this, which is so nice.
Oh, absolutely, Melissa. I mean, truly, this is a bright idea. Sorry,
You're so
can't stop with
funny.
the
I
dad
can't
jokes
take it.
today.
I love it.
But you know what? These are going to be beautiful during the day, but absolutely magical at night because they're going to light up. And I can't wait to tell you about that because it really is something to see. But look at the designs on these. Roxanne designed these with hummingbirds on it. And you know what? I'm just going to come a little closer to show you because they have the hummingbirds on each side, then their vines and flowers. And Melissa, these are all top quality. They are hand punched construction. So it's something very special. But again, it's circular. So there are no bad sides. So if you put it on a table, everyone can enjoy this. But here's the secret. On the top, there is a solar panel. And Roxanne is the solar snob of QVC. She doesn't like to see those panels. So when you're hanging it or setting it flat, you are not going to be able to see it. But Melissa, here's the thing. Roxanne put the solar panel on top so it absorbs the sun. You just need a few hours of sun every day. But she put the light underneath the solar panel instead of a wire going to the bottom. Why? Because when this lights up at night, the light is going to shine down through these little holes of the design, and it is going to create little hummingbirds and flowers on your table if you have it sitting flat, or if you have it near a wall, it is going to create those little designs on the back of your wall. So you're going to get that nice romantic glow. And of course, it's not an overpowering lantern. We wanted this to be very just magical and mesmerizing so that when this lights up and you see it reflecting off your wall or your tables, you're just going to say, wow, that is just so unusual.
Yeah.
And you can use it flat, put it on your walls, your steps, your tables, hang it on an S-hook, a shepherd's hook, tuck it in your garden. Maybe you want to hang it outside your she shed or a door, or, you know, even put it on hooks, you know, to line your driveway with. They are just something very special and very magical.
They are, and I love the colors too. You know, I like the green and the teal. They're very unique and easy to kind of slip into whatever decor you have on the outside. So I thought the color choices are really lovely.
Yeah, and look at it lighting up there and just shining off the back wall. And it's going to be, you know, one of the most beautiful decor accent pieces that you put out on your patio and your porch.
Yeah.
And Melissa, you know, I'm going to give you your Valerie Parr Hill moment. You know, even get creative. Put it in the middle of a wreath, you know, on your table. And look how pretty that looks.
Gorgeous.
And at this great price, if you're able to, get two of the same color and flank them. Put them on side tables, hang them up maybe on each side of your door, or even just put it on a tray when you're entertaining and you bring it out and your friends are going to be like, wow, where did you get that? That is so beautiful. It's going to be one of those things where you're just going to fall in love with this. And you know what? It's just magical. It's beautiful. And, you know, for this price, if you can get more than one, go crazy decorating. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So actually, if you were to get more than one on Easy Pay, let's say two, it would be under $20 to do so on Easy Pay. And you have 3 months to pay it off. So I think this is definitely a good time to do that. I agree with you, Larry, because you could even flank a table, put them up your steps. I mean, it's so beautiful because the cutout is all the way around. There's so much
Right.
like detailing, especially, and I know it's hard to see in studio, but when you see the way the light splays out, you see all of that reflected on the table. So it's really fun. Now the green that's right here in the middle, very, very popular right now. We also have for you the steel, the teal. Oh, that rhymed. And then on .com, we have copper. And there it is with the table. And there you could see that light. You could see the hummingbird and all those little beautiful leaves and the detail. And 99930. And so when you get this home and you get it out of the box, can you tell anyone who's just joining us the steps to take to set it up?
Oh, absolutely. Again, the solar panel is on the top of the lantern. All you have to do is just lift it out, flip it on, remove the plastic protective covering off the solar panel, and then put it in a bright, sunny spot where it's going to have a few hours of sun each day. But again, Melissa, let's talk about this design. Roxanne, who loves her hummingbirds, helped to design this with the beautiful look of the hummingbird, the flowers, the vines. So when you look at this during the day, it's like a little piece of art because, again, they are all hand punched. And this is powder coated metal. So you can keep this out in all weather conditions and not worry about it. And then at night, it is just going to start to glow and reflect off your walls, your tables, just create that really magical look that, when you're sitting on a nice summer evening having a glass of wine and the little crickets are chirping and it's quiet, it's very just peaceful and fun.
Yeah, and it's eye-catching too. I think that it's so dynamic. This is your steel. Green, very popular. You have teal, and then copper on .com, 800-500-7590, M99930. Our honeysuckle was very popular in the show, 100 out the door. $29.98 is your sale price, ships for free, and 132811 is that item number